Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Pageant Mag Philippines live chat. Yours truly, Francois Diaz, your pageant correspondent. So, joining with me will be another Miss World Philippines candidate. Miss World Philippines 2021 candidates, rather. Okay, so I'll be alone hosting this episode for tonight. So, we are live simultaneously on Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. And if you are new to our YouTube channel, please do subscribe and click the bell notification and follow and like our Facebook page for more pageant updates. So we are also on Instagram and on TikTok. So please follow us on all our social media platforms for more pageant updates once again. Now, if you have any questions later, please don't hesitate rather to drop your questions down at the comment section. All right. So I believe you are now very much excited to get to know our guest for tonight. All right. I believe that you are all excited as I do. So our esteemed guest for tonight is one of the most followed pageant veterans. Since her stint in one of the national pageants, she has always been at the wish lists of almost every pageant enthusiast. She holds a degree in Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management, which landed her to her job right now as a cabin crew. Recently, she has completed her training for Air Force reservist. Hmm, interesting. A virtual warm of applause for Bataan's pride, the ever gorgeous Dindi Pajares. Hello,
Hello, everyone.
Dindi.
Hello, good evening.
Good
Thank you
evening
for
to
having me.
everyone. Oh, thank you so much for accepting our invitation through Mamaru.
Thank you.
All right, how are you doing, Dindi? Oh, by the way, before we go further, did I say correctly that you're from Bataan?
Yes, I'm from Orani, Bataan.
Oh, see, ang
Same
daming
with the
magaganda
same
sa
hometown.
Orani.
Yes, same hometown with Miss Geraldine Roman, our first transgender to be elected in the Philippine Congress, diba?
Yes, I'm very much familiar about on her. Ayun. So, kumusta ka naman?
I'm good. We just finished shooting my community service initiative. It's actually a whole day shoot. I'm quite
Mhm.
tired today, but this is Pageant Mag Philippines, so I can't really say no.
Oh, grabe naman yun. Nakaka-touch naman
Yes,
yun.
passion to go, di ba?
Grabe. Parang gusto ko ng magtatalon dito. Anyway, thank you talaga sa pag-accommodate sa amin. And I am seeing now I'm actually seeing now a question on the comment box. So later, guys, we'll be asking those questions that you are posting in the comment box. But before that, we will have to get to know Dindi well. So a little bit well, rather. Of course, we cannot get to know her as deep as we could, but we'll try to get to know her somehow. Okay? Huh. So, Dindi, I actually prepared here what we call game. It's
Sure.
yeah, I believe you're familiar on have you ever had.
Yes, I'm familiar, but I haven't tried that game. So I'm quite nervous. I hope. Okay, just good.
Well, these are just simple questions anyway that in a way we get to know you as well. Okay?
Game,
Are
let's
you
go.
ready?
I'm
Okay, let's do
ready.
it. So, have you ever had worn an oversized or undersized pair of shoes?
Yes, my size is actually really big. I'm size 10. So, it's not the typical size for a Filipina, di ba? Pang
Uh-huh.
lalaki, laki ng paa. So, usually, tinatry ko talagang pagkasya like 9.5 or size 9 because when you check Aldo, like any Philippine brands, like
Brands.
Philippine yeah, shoe
Mhm.
brands ng mga shoes, usually size 9 lang yung biggest. So,
Oh.
sometimes natatempt na ako gumamit ng shoes for men. But now, at least, now we can order online. So, nakakabili na ako ng mga shoes na really fit for my size. But before, even nung high school, laging maliit yung shoes ko. Ang dami ko natuloy paltos.
Iba rin, no?
So,
Kasi,
don't expect
di
na
ba,
maganda ang paa ko.
pero at least, di ba, meron ng Burgay shoes ngayon that they're
Yes,
doing
guys.
made to orders. Yeah.
Make order shoes. And pay less, di
Oo.
ba?
Ah, talaga?
Kasi ibang hat sizes.
Personalized.
Not personalized, but they have 9.5, 8.5, size 10, up to size 11 for women.
Oh, that's nice, ha?
It's cheap, so pasok sa budget.
Na-promote pa, di ba? Okay, so have you ever had snacked out from home?
Snack out? Sorry?
Yeah. Snack out, sneak around, parang
Ah,
sneak
yes.
out. Mhm.
I really can't remember, but I'm such a good daughter kasi. So, as much as possible, if we have a curfew, I am earlier than the curfew. So, I think haven't tried that.
Oh,
Thank God.
talaga?
Yes.
Yeah. How many are you in the family, by the way, if I may ask?
I have four siblings and
Mm-hmm.
we're five. I have two brothers and three sisters. And
Oh.
they're very tall. I think I'm
Mm-hmm.
my sister Kimberly, she's the smallest and she's 5'7".
Talaga, the
And
shortest is five
shortest na
seven.
yun, yeah, shortest 5'7",
Oh,
and I'm 5'9.5". And then my brother
grabe.
Dindo,
Mm-mm.
he's 6'4". So lahat kami matangkad. They call us giant family here in Bataan. Kasi
Talaga.
naglalakad kami, like lahat. My dad is 6'2", my mom is 5'8". So every time na nag-walk kami sa park, nagugulat yung mga tao sa family namin. Kasi parang may bakod. Hindi namin makita yung place. Kasi ang tatangkad namin lahat.
Talaga?
Yes. Because my
Paano
dad is
yun?
also a basketball player before and my mom is a
Okay.
model. And then, nag-combine. So, yes, ang tatangkad talaga namin.
Oh, I see. Basketball player, as in, he played in National Basketball
So,
League. Mm.
I think during college lang in San Beda.
Oo.
Yes. And then, nagkaroon na sila ng Dindi and Kimberly na anak. So, hindi na siya makapag-play. Sorry, Daddy.
Hala, binuking si daddy.
Mami kasi.
Binuking. Si mami pa may kasalanan. So sinabi mo kanina na you have two other sisters, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so that leads me to next, have you ever had worn your sister's dress?
A lot of times. As in, sometimes nirerentahan ko pa yung damit ng sister ko. Ganon
Totoo.
kami. Yung pagkaano kasi yung ate ko eh. Pagka
Business.
business-minded. Yes. So, ate, pahiram ng damit. So, okay, rentahan mo, 50 pesos. But of course, sometimes pag wala akong money, talagang takas lang yung damit. Tapos makikita na lang niya sa laundry.
Eh, so ano yung
That's
reaction?
normal. That's normal. Especially when you have a sister sharing
Yes.
clothes.
Uh-huh.
And
Mhm.
actually, I think growing up, talagang same kami ng size ng sister ko. Because I'm really
Mhm.
big. Yung build ko din
Mm-mm.
big. So, even we have 3 years gap, same kami ng mga size ng mga damit. So, we can share our clothes then.
But what I'm
But
curious
not,
about is but what I'm curious about is how would you explain to your sister that you na parang kinuha mo dinukot mo yung kanyang yung kanyang damit.
hindi ako nag-explain. Nagpe-pretend na lang ako. Hindi ko alam yan. I think madumi kaya nireturn sa laundry. Ganun lang. Kaya kailangan confident lang din kahit nagsisinungaling.
Diba? And you also said that you had two other boys, boy brothers, right? So, have you ever had wished to be a boy instead?
Yes, because I really admire my dad and I also wanted to be a basketball player. So there was a
Mm-hmm.
time in my life na sana lalaki na lang ako so I can also play basketball. Because before, it's not normal for a woman to play basketball. Unlike now,
That's
we
right.
have all women basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
So sabi ko, sana at least I can also be a man, so I can play basketball and I can also,
Mm-hmm.
to bond with my father frequently. Kasi syempre pag
Mm-hmm.
babae ka, lalo na pag nagdadalaga ka, parang dapat lagi ka lang kay mommy. And then less gala and more strict kasi yung parents pag babae, di ba? So,
Oh, that's right.
kaya parang sabi ko,
Mm-hmm.
sana lalaki na lang ako.
Masyadong protected. Kung ano. Anyway, but in college, were you not able to at least play?
Actually, in high school, I'm also a volleyball player, but not a varsity
Mm-hmm.
player. And
Mm-hmm.
then, since my course it's a hotel and restaurant management, medyo busy kami cooking and
Mm-hmm.
also on doing our on the job training.
Mm-hmm.
So really conflict if ko pursue ko pa yung pagiging varsity and to play basketball or volleyball.
Yeah.
But sayang, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sayang.
Di ba? It's never too late though. Meron pa.
However, we can't play basketball and volleyball right now kasi di ba close
Mm-mm.
contract because of the
That's right.
coronavirus and
Mm-mm.
everything. But maybe soon, as part of my
Of
exercise.
course. Okay, so have you ever had a crush on your instructor or professor or a
Crush?
teacher? Mm-hmm.
Well, crush? I think hindi.
Kahit sa
As
teacher, high
a
school?
teacher, professor, trainer, hindi talaga. I'm not attracted sa mga professor and trainer. So sorry. So talaga.
Safe.
Yes.
Okay, have you ever had sold any your pre-loved items?
Yes, of course.
Mm-mm.
Most of the time, I'm posting my pre-loved items. Oh my god, I can't remember the app, but you can
Mm-mm.
sell your pre-loved items there. And also in Facebook, nagpo-post din ako ng
Uh-oh.
pre-loved items. Because I have a rule, if it's something that I don't usually wear or I don't wear it anymore for almost 1 year, then I have to dispose it na. So, and
Mm-mm.
sometimes because of my busy schedule, I'm flying almost every day before this. So, instead of
Mm-mm.
selling, sometimes I'm donating my clothes to the orphanage or to my cousins
Mm-mm.
that are younger. That at least they can also use my clothes and they're very proud that this is from my cousin, Dindi. It's very cute. It's very nice. Actually, she wore it during her pageant days, ganyan. So,
How was that?
and
'Di ba? How was that since sabi mo 'di ba malaki kang tao, 'di ba? You have bigger sizes. How was that? Parang oversized ba or kailangan nilang
repair.
ipa-alter, yeah?
Yes,
Ipa-alter.
I think they always ask if what's my size. But since I have a small ano naman boat, so
Cage. Mhm.
usually I'm small or medium. So perfect din
Mm.
sa regular sizes ng mga cousins ko. But sometimes it's too long, so they have to alter the dress.
Oo.
Especially the pants,
Hmm.
diba? Parang sobrang haba,
Oo.
you have to alter it. But I think ano naman, konti lang naman yung price ng pagpapa-alter. Eh, what's important is maganda yung dress na pinapahiram ko at saka binibigay ko, di ba?
That's right, no, 'di ba? What matters the most kasi is yung ano din eh, yung binigay mo, yung thought of giving the item that you loved before, 'di ba? So, let's continue. Have you ever had fallen in love with your best friend?
With my best friend. Well, I consider my boyfriend right now as my best friend. So, yes.
Wow, sana all. Okay, so nag-trending ito ha. Have you ever had eaten a chicken intestine or chicken isaw?
Chicken isaw and intestine. Actually, that's my
Mm-mm.
dinner yesterday.
Ay
I can
talaga?
send you the picture of my dinner yesterday. It's chicken
Oh,
isaw. Ang sarap. Nakadalawa ako. Promise.
dalawa lang. Dalawa lang.
Promise. Dalawa lang. Isang
Dalawa lang.
hotdog.
'Di
Grabe, that's
ba?
my dinner talaga. Ang sarap.
Sarap kaya.
Yes,
Mm.
ang sarap
What
niya. And
about
request
Betamax?
ko lang na, Betamax, yes. Pero hindi ko siya kinain
Mm.
yesterday. Basta sa
Mm.
isaw, i-request mo lang siya na toasted para feeling ko mas
Mm.
malinis. Di ba? Parang at least na panatag yung loob mo na mas toasted siya, mas nainit siya, mas malinis siya.
Ganun ba 'yon? Ako kasi parang
I
ang
think
ano ko,
ganun ko kino-convince yung sarili ko na malinis yung isaw.
oo. Ako kasi parang mas preferred ko yung ano
And
eh,
suka.
medyo juicy kasi may suka eh,
Oh
'di
my
ba?
God, juicy. Baka may iba yun. Baka may
Wala. Hindi kasi niluluto naman siya before
ah.
before ihaw, 'di ba? Kasi
Siyempre,
para ayoko naman yung
baka
medyo
parang
toasted.
mas nakiklean siya.
Parang medyo ayoko rin naman kasi yung toasted kasi baka,
Toasted.
oo, kasi medyo maano siya eh, medyo masusunog, right?
Mm.
And that's also a tawag dito parang leading to parang magiging carcinogenic siya.
Cancerous na. Mhm.
Oo, carcinogenic na siya, 'di ba? So ayoko naman ng gano'n. So yung tamang
Tama.
juicy lang.
How about the hot dog? Lucy din.
Hindi, I'm not a fan of it.
Ako fan ako ng hot dog.
Yung tama lang ganyan. Pero I would rather have kung
Betamax.
hotdog. Kung hotdog, I would rather have the
Steamed hot
steamed
dog.
steamed talaga.
Ako
Ayun.
lagi
So
yun yung perfect combination ko, isaw and hot dog.
okay, let's continue.
Okay.
Have you ever had too
Nagutom
much
ako
fun
bigla.
at a party? Have you ever had too much fun at a party?
Well, at the party, I don't usually go to parties.
Oo, kasi nga pala
Because
eh
nandun pa rin yung
protective parents.
yes, nandun pa rin. Not only I have a protective parents, but
Oo.
I think nandun pa rin yung pagka-probinsyana ko. Even
Mm.
I started to be independent and to move in Manila at the age of 19.
Mm.
Nandun pa rin yung pagiging probinsyana ko na mas maglinis na lang ako ng house than pumarty. So
Wow.
we never gonna experience to really get drunk and hindi ko na alam paano. Never.
Wow. Good girl, good girl. Sana all. Eto
Sana.
naman. Have you ever had tried cutting classes? If you could remember, if you could remember.
Yes, many times. Oh my God.
Sorry, professors.
Professors, and I think may mga friends din talaga tayo na budol eh. And
Oo.
sulsul. Cutting ka na. I think okay naman yung grades mo. And then I think that's part of our high school and college days, no cut
Yes.
classes, diba?
Mm-mm.
But what's important is you have a good grades naman, even nag-cut
Mm-mm.
ka ng classes.
It did not affect.
Mm.
Di
But ano
ba?
din, I think once or twice every semester, that's healthy pa din.
Mm-mm. Oo naman, 'di ba? Eh, what matters the most kasi naman is yung grades mo, 'di ba? Yung academic grades mo is still good. And
And
of
either
course,
college days and high school days, hindi siya okay.
oo.
Pag di ka
At
nag-cut
saka
ng classes, di ba?
At saka yung ano, yung natutunan mo mismo. Kasi
Mm.
grades not naman
And you
the
realize na mali
standard, the
yung classes
basis,
natin.
oo.
But nasa huli na yun eh. Nasa huli na yung mga
Kasi yung
realization.
pagsisisi.
Pagsisisi na yun eh.
What about, have you ever had fallen asleep with your gown and shoes on?
Gown and shoes on. I think never. Never
Talaga?
pa. Never.
Talaga?
Never pa. Because
Kakatuwa naman.
medyo OC ako eh. So, before
Ah,
talagang
okay.
remove everything, even makeup, accessories, lahat,
Mm-mm.
remove muna before sleeping.
Diba? That's so nice of you, ha? At least 'di ba nagagawa mo lahat 'yun kahit na antok ka na.
Antok na antok, as in groggy na sa antok. Remove pa rin
So,
makeup, lagay pa rin ng mga 8 steps na skincare, ganyan
oo.
ako, arte.
'Di ba mga sleeping routines. Before sleeping routines
Before
pala.
sleeping
Mm.
routines.
Mm. Ayun, so I think we've learned something interesting or a lot of interesting things about Dindi, you know. So she is indeed very relatable, isn't she? So now let's move to the next segment of our episode tonight. So let's start it with picking some questions from the comment box. All
I
right?
can't see the comment box, how ba? Where
Nasa akin kasi yung nasa akin yung access. So I'll
answer?
show I'll show you the
Or
questions
the
naman.
person.
Ah,
Yeah,
sige.
sure po.
That's all right. So our first question is coming from Luis Bourbon. Now you can see it, right?
Yes.
Mm. So here's the question from Luis. Which one is more important? Money or legacy?
Well, I really believe that legacy is more important than money. Money is
Mm-mm.
something that you can get from working and doing things that can pay you using with the money. But legacy is
Mm-mm.
something that you leave to the mind, and the legacy is
Mm-mm.
something that you leave as a mark to the society that you live in. Diba? Legacy is
Mm-mm.
who you are, what you
That's
leave
right.
in the society, and that's your
Mm-hmm.
reputation. What, how you were able to help people, how were you able to
Mm-mm.
touch people's lives, and that's what's
Mm-mm.
important. Eh. No matter how rich you are, if you don't have a good
Mm-mm.
reputation and a good legacy that you leave, then I
Mm-mm.
think your life is really
That's right naman. That's right naman kasi I totally agree with you naman Dindi kasi nga legacy is what you act what legacy legacy rather,
you
I'm sorry,
are.
nabubulol ako. Legacy is
You
what we are
are.
actually living on earth, 'di ba? After life, 'di ba? And that's what people would always remember about
Yeah.
us, 'di ba? It's gonna be our memory and that lives forever, 'di ba?
Forever.
Yes. Okay, and there's another question in here coming from Kestatism. During this pandemic, things were not usual as before. If you're going to win Miss World Philippines, how are you going to promote the advocacy and or your advocacy and your duties? Where sources of activities are very limited. What platform are you going to use and why?
Grabe naman ang haba ng
Ang
question.
haba.
Oh, sige, first, I know that we're in the middle of pandemic and it's really not usual. It's very hard to work
Mm-mm.
and to really pursue what you wanted to do and to tap people to help you to pursue your advocacy. That's really hard. Actually,
That's
what
right.
I'm in the past few days, I'm trying to promote my advocacy, but it's very hard to collaborate to the tourism staff and other people.
Mm-mm.
But good thing I'm an official candidate of Miss World Philippines. I can use the platform, I can use the organization. Just like you're inviting me to promote Miss World Philippines, to promote my advocacy. I can use my social media accounts to share information about my advocacy, and which is giving livelihood programs to and livelihood projects to the ITOS community in the province of Bataan, my hometown. And that's what I am
Mm-mm.
doing now. Right now, I'm very busy promoting the She Weaves. It's we're selling this bag. It is made by my kababayan, the Aita communities in Bataan. So we're giving them source of income because we know that right now, because of the pandemic, a lot of people lost their jobs and we cannot really go
Mm-mm.
out to look for possible jobs. So we are encouraging them to weave, and we call it hashtag She Weaves. So imagine that
Mm.
magsistay ka sa home, magwi-weave ka, and then we're going to sell it online. And then, meron income here yung mga iPads and people in my community in Bataan. So, no need to go
Ah.
out, no need to get yourself exposed to the
Mm-mm.
virus and to other people while earning. So that's
Mm.
what I am doing, and I'm very excited to promote hashtag She Weaves, my project Bangkal, and
Mm-mm.
also I'm very thankful to be part of Miss World Philippines because I can share my advocacy and I can make our mission possible.
Wow. That's
Thank
very
you. And
impressive,
thank you
ha?
for inviting me. So, meron akong free promotion.
Yes, you are always welcome, Dindi.
Thank you po. Thank you po.
Mm-mm. And of course, this is only our way as well to promote you girls na syempre working very very hard for your advocacies. Yeah.
Thank you
And
po.
especially for your candidacy. We
Thank
know
you.
that. Mm-mm. You're welcome. And you mentioned already about your advocacy. So, sinabi mo
Mm-mm.
kanina na parang ikaw yung umaangkat sa mga, is that so? Did I understand it correctly that ikaw yung umaangkat ng yung mga products and
Raw
then,
materials.
yes, no, ng
For the
products.
raw materials,
Mm-hmm.
it's actually mga retaso siya and mga
Mm-mm.
cotton na shreds sa mga factory na mga tela. So for the raw
Mm-mm.
materials, it's totally for free.
Mm-mm.
So,
Oh, that's nice. Huh?
yes. Madali ako makapag-encourage ng mga tao and ng mga ITAs, the indigenous group na katutubo here in
Oo.
Bataan to really
Yes.
try to create my She Weaves project because wala kang gagastusin. And yun yung
Mm-mm.
gusto ng mga tao ngayon. Yung hindi ka
Oo.
maggastos ng money sa pocket mo kasi
Mm-mm.
totally ang hirap ng buhay and walang money yung tao. So, the best way to encourage them to participate sa Project She Weaves ko is to tell
Mm-mm.
them na it's for free, wala kayong gagastusin, pure talent and passion to help our community, to help the
Hmm.
ITAS, and to promote my Project Bangkal.
So saan niyo kinukuha yung mga retaso, yung mga raw
With the
materials?
factories in Bataan, factories in
Mm.
Bulacan, yung usually na nagpo-produce ng mga clothes, mga clothing
Oo.
companies, madami
Mm.
silang retaso. And instead na itapon nila, kinukuha namin siya.
Ay,
And they
nice.
were very thankful na for free lang nila sa amin dinideliver and
Binibigay.
binibigyan.
Wow, 'di ba?
Hindi namin bilhin. It's for free.
Free
Parang
delivered pa siya, ha?
instead
'Di
na,
ba?
no naman free delivery, but if we can
Mm.
pick up naman sa company nila, okay. But
Mm.
since now, less face-to-face, and
Oo.
mga close contact, mag-book na lang kami ng mga riders, na mag-pick up ng
Oo.
mga retaso. And now, I'm
Oo.
so proud kasi itong bag na to, pinangalan siya sa akin. This is my own bag call it Dindi's bag. And for the Prime Month, fresh out for you.
Yeah, ang nice.
Diba?
Napaka-nice naman.
Yes. Actually, we're
So,
working
how much is that?
is it different ano siya eh iba-iba yung mga
Sizes.
and different sizes.
Uh-huh.
But right now this is 1.5 kasi maliit lang siya. But for the bigger bag, it's 2,000. Yes, it's quite expensive, but you're also helping the indigenous group in Bataan. So
Yes, that's
it's
right.
like donating and helping and
Oo.
being fashionable din, di ba?
Mm. Anyway, yung pera naman na pambili nila ay hindi naman napupunta sa wala, 'di ba? Mapupunta siya sa group wherein you could actually help, 'di ba? Huh, ang galing ha. So,
Thank you.
Dindi, actually there's a question in here coming from one of your supporters.
Oh my god.
Okay?
Okay.
So, I believe that you know this person. Okay,
Oh
just
my
give me
gosh.
one. So, it's a surprise.
Surprise.
So, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here you go.
Hello everyone, I am Jesha from Iceland, one of Dindi's supporter since 2016. My question is, Dindi, what is your opinion and how do you feel about cancel culture? Do you think it is good for the society? Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, I think there's a problem with the audio, but I can hear it.
Was there difficulties? Were you
Yeah, a
able to
little, but I was
hear?
able to understand the question. I think it's all about
Mm-mm.
cancel
Cancel culture.
culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think na-distract ako sa accent ni Mami Jesh ngayon. Parang hindi ganun yung accent niya. So I'm not sure if sa audio or yung accent ni Mami Jesh.
Feeling ko ganun talaga yung accent niya. So it's about cancel culture. So she's
Yes.
asking if it's good in the community, or what's your stand?
Well, I think for the cancel culture, it's really unhealthy in
Mm-mm.
general, right? Because
Mm-mm.
yes, we are expecting too much from other people. We're expecting that they're perfect, they can
Mm-mm.
do this, and but we're just human and we're not perfect. We made a lot of mistakes, and that's actually what makes us a human being. Diba?
Mm-mm.
What's important is when we do something wrong or when we commit an unacceptable behavior or a mistake, we recognize it.
Yes.
That's
Mm-mm.
that's the most important thing. You recognize that you're wrong and you're willing to correct it and you're willing to change for the better. Diba? And
Mm-hmm.
mistakes can actually help you have a better person in the future. As long as you recognize it and you learn that you're wrong and you have to do something about it. And for
Mm-mm.
others, now boycotting us, bashing us because of mistakes, well, it's actually for me that's immoral. We're just human, diba? We're just
Mm-mm.
human,
Mm-mm.
mistakes. But for you to ruin my reputation is such a big mistake.
That's right. Mm-mm.
So that for me, that's below the belt to bash you or to ruin your reputation, and
Mm-hmm.
because that's really important to protect your
Yes.
reputation. Because one mistake doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that you're that person. You're a bad person.
Mm-mm.
So let's
One
not
miss.
judge.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not judge people based on their mistakes, but let's
Mm-mm.
give them a second chance.
Mm. Tama ka naman doon. I definitely agree with you, Lindy. Kasi we cannot actually, I mean, a mistake is not the totality of a
Oh,
person.
yes,
Um,
exactly.
and though of course we are all, inclined to commit mistakes, but of course, for us spectators as well, we are all inclined to do good. So, 'di ba? Alam mo 'yon, if we saw or if we witness someone doing
Let's
something
yes,
wrong,
let's
yeah.
just remind them that, oh, that's bad, that's
Mm-mm.
unacceptable. But
Mhm.
privately, don't post it
Yes,
on yeah, don't post it or don't
on social
do it,
media
yeah,
'yan.
on social media,
Mm-mm,
because
mm-mm,
that's not the perfect that's not the social media is not the perfect place to
mm-mm.
yes to
To
tell
correct the
her, yeah,
person,
to
yeah.
correct the person. You
Mm-mm,
can privately message them or
mm-mm,
to visit her personally and to say that, you know
mm-mm,
what, I don't like what you said before,
mm-mm,
what you do, ganyan.
mm-mm,
Pero yung publicly, you call me and answer niya because of what she did is, I think that's too much.
mm-mm.
We have to
Oh,
respect each other, diba, and respect our differences.
mhm. Okay. Before we proceed, Dindi, let me just remind our viewers rather, that the questions that we are going to ask are social issues. So we are trying to avoid political issues, guys. So if you notice later that your questions won't be asked
Mention
to
ask.
Dindi, yeah. So know that it's not the proper question that we should be asking to her. Okay? I do
But you can
apologize,
private,
guys.
but you can private message me, and I'm willing to answer your questions privately. Okay, privately.
Just drop a call.
Yes, because this is a live chat, so we can answer the question.
Yeah, we do apologize about that, guys. We do
Yeah,
apologize for that,
sorry.
rather. Yeah.
Sorry
hmm
about it.
hmm Here's another question from our viewers. So, from Mark Xiao Uy, is money betting normal? Is it betting normal or getting
Betting.
normal?
Is
Uh,
money getting betting? I'm
is money
thinking
betting okay? Is money
money
betting
betting.
normal for beauty pageants? Why or why not?
I think there's no such thing as betting, money betting in a beauty
Yeah.
pageant. Diba? As far as
Yes.
I'm joining beauty pageant since I was 10, and for me, there's no
Mm-mm.
such thing as money betting. Beauty pageants, it's a competition and it's a
Mm-mm.
nice platform for women to share their talents, their
Mm-mm.
advocacy, what they really, what they believe, and what they can do for the organization. And there's no such thing as money involved in any beauty pageant. That's
Mm-mm.
why it's called beauty pageant. It's not a money pageant.
It's a popularity pageant.
Yes. Sorry, there's no such thing as money betting.
It's not popularity contest because money betting is actually used for popularity contest. That's
It's a different
normally.
contest.
Yes. Wherein they had to sell tickets, something like that.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my God, I think
Yeah.
na-try ko yan. But it's not a
Yeah.
beauty pageant, di ba? It's a money
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah.
We call it money
Popularity
contest.
contest.
It's my first pageant money contest.
Yeah. You have to.
For
You
sale ng
have
mga
to.
tickets and may cash prize and may draw lots, ganyan. Diba? Na-try ko
Oo.
din yan.
Mm. Yung parang magko-collect ka ng
We
ano, ng
call it
pera,
money
ganyan.
contest,
Oo.
yes.
Yes. So yon, that's basically money contest,
May money
or
contest.
we call it popularity contest
Popularity.
because sometimes a candidate could also gather a pasayaw, parang ganon, and then everything that they would earn from that pasayaw, they would add to the fund nung candidate, ganyan.
Okay. Iba pala yung money contest na nasa likod mo.
Mhm. Kasama rin yun, pero kasama yun sa sa
Yes,
ganon.
donate siya, diba?
Yes, that's
Yung
right.
money.
Kasi they normally do all forms of earning money, earning funds para manalo. Ganon.
Okay.
Except for the illegal naman, syempre. Okay. So, let's move to my question, to our main topic, Dindi. So for now, I have prepared three topics. So we have,
Alright.
yeah, poverty, education, and fake news. So let's talk about poverty first. Okay. So, what do you think is the root cause of poverty in the Philippines?
Well, there's a lot of that causes poverty in our country, and but
Mm-mm.
I think the number one reason of our poverty is a lack of a proper education.
Mm-mm.
Because when we're all educated and we can land a good job, right, and so that we
Mm-mm.
can provide more, we can provide to our family. But of
Mm-mm.
course, a lot of Filipino people, they don't have an access to education, especially those in far provinces like in Mindanao. So
Mm-mm.
I think right now we're busy solving the COVID-19 pandemic, providing vaccines to
Mm-mm.
Filipinos, but we also have to focus on the education sector. Because right
Mm-mm.
now we have a new normal way of studying, which is the
Mm-mm.
online class, but that's
Mm-mm.
not really enough for the students to really absorb the knowledge, and that also a disadvantage for them to be really a good student and to be able to understand the course and to
Mm-mm.
then when they graduate, I think big problem that they can get the job that they dreamed, that they got the job that they really wanted. So
Mm-mm.
yes, they cannot really provide the money and food to their families if they
Mm-mm.
cannot get a nice job, and that also causes poverty in our country.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, totoo nga naman, isang factor talaga ng poverty is lack of education,
Lack
no?
of education.
So, yeah, so we already talked about education in here. So, and yeah, just like what you have said, there are also respondents that agreeing with what you have said, that poverty is the root cause of illiteracy, which is education, right? So, what can you do as an individual then to elevate the standard of education in the Philippines in your own
Well,
little way?
my own little way. Well, actually, one of my dreams is to become a teacher, and I think
Mm-mm.
that I cannot really change the educational system, and I really can't improve education in the Philippines without the help of our government, without the help of the teachers.
Mm-mm.
But I think in my own little way, by providing people information about how important education to our life, and
Mm-mm.
by I can use my social media. I can use since we cannot go out teach
Mm-mm.
students and children outside. I'm gonna use my social media to post about education, how it affects our life, how can they help you achieve your dreams, and
Mm-mm.
how education can ignite your passion to 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 be someone that you always dreamed of, diba?
Mm-mm.
When you
That's
push
right.
people that this is what education can give you, that pushes them to, okay, I will study, and I will really listen to my teachers and be a good student, and in
Mm-mm.
the future be a good person because of the knowledge that I got from my teachers and from my school.
That's right naman, di ba?
Because
Um,
honestly, I don't have the money, I don't have the connections to top government
mm-mm.
officials, to top the depth ed, to change their curriculum, to improve the books, because I'm just Dindi Pajares. But if I can use my voice and all the things that are very accessible to me, I think that's really a good way for me to help
Mm-hmm. To
education
encourage, yeah.
and encourage
Mm-mm.
people to really study.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm.
And I
Okay.
really hope in the help of Miss World Philippines organization, we can provide more reading materials to the children here in the Philippines, because I think that's
Mm-hmm.
one of the advocacy of Miss World Philippines this year.
Mm. Oh, yes. Mhm. 'Di ba yun
I
ang
think
maganda sa ano, eh, yun ang maganda sa
Miss
Miss World
World,
Philippines, 'di ba?
yes.
Oo.
Every year they have a different advocacy. They're promoting different causes.
Mm,
And
mm.
also, they encourage all the candidates to create something that can really make a big impact to their community. Kahit kung limited
Yes.
lang ng mga candidates, that's a nice start, and
Mm,
maganda siya eh. Maganda yung purpose na ng Miss World Philippines, because it's not your
mm,
typical beauty pageant na tell me something about your advocacy and then that's it. In Miss World
mm.
Philippines, they ask the girls about their advocacy or their community service initiative, and they follow up, and they ask you
Yes.
about your updates of your community service initiative, because
Mm,
ayaw na now, especially in Miss World Philippines and other beauty pageants, gone were the days na chika lang yung advocacy mo, di ba?
oo. So,
Yung
that's right.
masabi lang na advocacy, no. Now, iba na talaga siya. Kailangan
Mm,
you're really supporting an organization, meron kang purpose, and you're giving people updates about your purpose and your advocacy. Hindi
mm,
lang pwedeng
mm.
post-post lang, picture-picture lang. Hindi na yun pwede.
Hindi na yung purong bula lang,
Dapat
ganun.
talaga genuine. Dapat talaga
Oo.
genuine
Oo.
yung purpose mo.
If I may ask, Dindi, how long have you been working on your advocacy?
It's been 2 years. We started 2019. So that's before pandemic.
Oo.
Before, we're selling like 10 bags in a month. But of course,
Mm,
right now, since this is a bag, di siya priority ng many Filipinos. Dahil ang
mm.
priority is food and medicine. So
That's
now,
right.
since yes, now at least we're trying to adapt to the new normal, and I
Mm,
think people are now excited to travel again, so they're preparing their wardrobes and some accessories and trying to buy new bags for their new travel activities and for their Instagram, so that they can post a nice outfit. So perfect timing talaga.
Back to business. Ganun.
Yes, back to business. Earn.
Kakatuwa. Okay, we have just mentioned earlier, Dindi, about social media a while ago, right? So, we are also all aware that there are fake news.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, how do you filter information that you get from online or social media platforms?
For I think just don't read comments that you think, whether it's negative or positive.
Mhm.
Don't base your worth and who you are just because of what people say and tell about you on your social media account. So
Mm-mm.
because right now we always seek for validation. We always check
Mm-mm.
our photos and the comments in our Facebook and Instagram account, just to feel that, oh yes, they appreciate me, they love me. But actually, it's not really important,
Mm-mm.
diba? Not really important what people say about you. What's important is you're genuine about what you're doing, and you know what is right and what is wrong. That's really important. Because if you think that they're saying a lot of negative things about you and spreading fake news, if you know that that's not right, and I think you don't have to be to be to feel bad about the comments and to feel bad about the fake news. Just
Mm-mm.
know what is right and what is wrong, and don't listen to other people, and always check the website, always check if it's from a reliable source.
Mm-mm. And so, in short, you're saying that be grounded to yourself, know
Mm-hmm.
yourself well,
Know
and
yourself well.
know how to know how to counter check reliable sources, right? Yeah, that's actually very important. No, when you really know yourself very well, more than what people know about you,
Know about.
you will definitely feel very grounded. Kasi ang nangyayari kasi most of the time, no, we just like what you have said, we depend on what they are telling us,
Yes.
'di ba?
Well,
So
in
we are looking for
fact,
validation,
we
sabi
don't
mo
need
nga.
their opinion. Just
Mm-mm.
yes.
Mm-mm. However, if we also have to be very conscious, be aware of our truth, of the truth in us, because there could be truth in us that in reality it's it's
I
vice
think you just
versa.
have to
Yeah,
choose people.
'di ba?
Um,
Mm-mm.
I think you just have to look for trusted people na who can
Mm-mm.
really give you real comments,
Yeah.
constructive criticism,
Straightforward.
straightforward,
Uh-uh.
no filter at all. But you have
That's
to
right.
really choose these people kasi hindi mo talaga, honestly, you cannot please everybody,
Everyone. Mm-hmm.
everyone. You cannot please them. So just pick few people that you can trust and can really give
Mm-mm.
you real comments.
Yes.
Especially now
Mm-hmm.
in the I'm joining a beauty pageant. Sometimes we heard a lot of fake news. We see a
Mm-hmm.
lot of comments, negative comments. But of course, you have to accept them constructively, and you also have to ask your friends, na, what do you think? Is it really true? So if it's true, then that's the time that you have to improve yourself. That's also
Mm-mm.
helping you to be a better person.
That's right. That's right. Whew. 'Di ba? May mga tanong pa ba kayo, guys? Mhm. Later, we will ask that later. Okay, so meron pa kasing supporter si Dindi rito na gusto magtanong sa kanya. Okay?
Sure,
Are you
sure.
ready?
Another
Here we go.
question? Okay.
Yes. Mhm. Coming from one of your diehard supporters.
Wow.
Mm. You ready? So here we go.
I am Alve, one of Dindi Pajares supporters here in Washington, D.C. My question for Miss Dindi is, as part of the Philippine Air Force Reservist, do you believe that ROTC program should be a mandatory course for all students?
There you go.
Ay, oh my gosh, it's very pretty, Miss Ave Maria. Hello. Thank you for the question.
So she's asking.
Yeah.
She's very pretty, diba? She's asking about bringing back ROTC to the curriculum.
Mm-hmm. And making ROTC as mandatory course for
Yes. Mm-hmm.
college students. Well, as
Yes.
an Air Force reservist, I learned so many things about being Army, and I think that yes, it's our responsibility and duties and responsibility
Mm-hmm.
as a Filipino to really serve our community and to serve our country. But
Mm-hmm.
to make it as mandatory, I'm not in favor of that because we are entitled to our own decisions. We have I yeah, this is a democratic country, so you cannot force people that this is a mandatory course.
Mm-hmm.
Diba? So we have the right to choose what we wanted to take. Like for me, during when I was in college, I decided to really consider ROTC. But for my other schoolmates, they choose the CWTS. They call it the community service.
Community
So
service. Mm-hmm.
yes, community service is also okay. It means you're serving the community. Same with the
Mm-hmm.
ROTC. But with the ROTC and with the military training, it helps you to be ready in case there's a calamity so that you can help your community and people around
Mm-hmm.
you. They help
Mm-hmm.
you to lead, to learn first aid and
Hello.
what do you call this?
Mm.
The survival
Uh, uh, uh.
training. So yes, you it's a different course, but at the same time helping you to be a better person and to be a
Mm-mm.
good citizen and to help the community in our country. So you don't have to put it as a mandatory course, but
Mm-mm.
if you want to consider it, then go on. But for me, you have a choice. As long as you're doing it for the country, you're helping the community, and go for that.
I don't know if you were able to. I mean, I don't know if you are familiar. Before it became an optional for, yeah,
It's a
before it
mandatory.
became an optional, it used to be a mandatory course for male students in college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Really.
actually, actually, I was one of them.
So, saan kang platoon, sir? Medics.
I don't remember. Yeah, I became a medic after a semester
Mm-hmm.
because I became a medic after a semester because I got sick, and then I presented them a a med
A
certificate, a
medical
medical
certificate.
certificate, yes, and then they did not allow me anymore to go on field. So they just told me to just stay at the office, and yeah, it's like helping them. So it's part of the medics.
Mm-hmm. Good thing during my time it's optional. But still I choose to be part of the ROTC because I'm from Bataan, and you know my province is
Mm-mm.
the last land
Mm-mm.
to surrender during the World War II. So sa heart namin as a Bataeños,
Mayaya,
we always wanted
ang
to
tawag doon?
serve and to fight for our
Oo.
country. So we
Oo.
always wanted to encourage.
Matatapang.
Yes. So perfect kami for ROTC. And
Oo.
our also parents here in Bataan, they also encourage their kids to consider ROTC and to consider Air
Mm-mm.
Force training. Because you'll
Oo.
never know, diba? You'll never know. At least we're ready in case there's an invasion, you know. Know what I mean? I don't want to be political, but at least we're ready. And
Let's put a
knowing
period
our
on
country,
that.
yes, and knowing our country, we're experiencing so many typhoons every year.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
we're ready if we have a lot of free service and ROTC
Mm-mm.
graduate, then we can easily overcome to overcome difficulties and also save more people whenever there's a calamity, there's a typhoon in
Mm-mm.
different areas in the Philippines, because
That's
it
right.
really helped us to evacuate people immediately when you are
Mm.
trained to do that. And in
That's
Philippine
right.
Air Force, they're also helping us and training us how to to um, to what do you call this to help people to evacuate and to give them a first aid immediately, because di ba every time na may typhoon kailangan marunong ka mag first aid, kailangan mo marunong
That's
mag
right.
rescue, and that's
Mm-mm.
part of the course. But
Mm.
I am suggesting to consider ROTC, but to make it mandatory. I'm so sorry, I'm not in favor of that.
Oh, so there you go. You heard her. She can encourage, but it couldn't be a mandatory, right?
Yes, exactly.
Mm-mm. Hmm. But if I may ask, Dindi, who encouraged you or who influenced you in a way to um
To
to
enter
become an Air Force, to become an Air Force reservist?
last year it was really a difficult year for me because I work in the airline industry, and because what we are one of the industry who got really affected by the COVID-19. So
Mm-mm.
I want to volunteer, but I don't know how and what specific organization that I can really help or tap. So I decided to consider Philippine Air Force since I'm also a flight attendant. I think it's kind of connected because I'm working
Yes.
in the airline industry, and at the same time with the Philippine Air Force, I can also do volunteer and do a lot of community service, which is what we need right now because we are in the middle of pandemic. We need to make a lot of what do you call this? I think a place for the stranded individuals,
Oo.
diba? And with the help of the Philippine Air Force and other and also the police, we can help the government to implement health
Mm-mm.
protocols and also to help the health sectors to provide and to travel the vaccine as part na kami yung escort. And we
Mm-mm.
really need more volunteers right now. So I think that's my way of volunteering myself and what I really can do by being part of the Philippine Air Force.
So I
But
believe,
yes, I'm sick and tired of being a bystander and doing nothing. And thankfully, they accepted me kahit may lip tint daw ako sa pocket during our training sa Air Force.
so that means, Lindy, as a reservist, you are now eligible to get an insurance with my sister who's working in AFP and PAI.
Wow! Okay, I'll contact you after this.
Just kidding. All right. Let's continue with the questions, Lindy. Okay, so let me just try to check in here. Dindy, Miss World's famous slogan is beauty with a purpose, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, as an individual and independent woman, what is your ultimate purpose in life?
My ultimate purpose in life is to be useful in
Mm-mm.
so many ways. That's very important because we're always looking for our purpose. What's my purpose in life? Is it to be a good daughter? Is it to be a good wife? Is it to be a good employee? But actually, just to be useful as a daughter and as a sister, as a friend, and as an employee, be useful to your community, be useful in your country. That's the biggest help, and that is your purpose as a human being. Just being ready to help others. Diba?
Mm-mm.
That I think just being useful, that's my ultimate goal and that's my ultimate purpose in life. To be useful.
Wow.
Diba?
'Di ba? Oh, oo naman, 'di ba? Kasi nga tulad nga ng sinabi ko, if you go
Kasi
back to what I have mentioned earlier, that we are all inclined to do good, 'di ba?
mm,
That means being good is to helping others.
others.
Oo, 'di ba?
Kasi
That's part of
when
being.
useful, that means that you can inspire people. That means
Mm,
that you do good to your community. Being
yes.
useful is being a good provider to your friends, to your
Mm.
family. That's everything eh. To be useful.
So makikipagkaibigan na ako sa iyo.
Sige na nga, wala naman akong choice. Pero natin
So,
maging user ka. Okay.
yes,
I
of
mean, to be
course.
useful.
Hindi, ako magiging user sa iyo.
Parang baliktad, parang ako.
Hindi, ikaw eh. Ikaw na. Okay, we have another question in here. It's a hypothetical question coming from Louise Bourbon. She's very active. If you have a son, would you encourage him to pursue boxing, even if his dream is to become a future world champion? Thank.
Well, definitely. I'm willing I'm definitely support my son if that's her dream to be a world champion, whether it's boxing or whatever sports it is, as
Mhm.
long as he's happy and that's really what her heart, his heart, really wants to do. And then how
Mm-mm.
can I stop how can I stop him from pursuing his dream, diba?
Yes,
I'm his mother, and all I can do is to support him
that's
and to be
right.
always
That's right.
there for him.
Mm-mm. Diba? And another from Mark Xiao Uy. Who are your idols in the pageantry world? Idols talaga.
Idols, that means madami. Hmm.
Perhaps, who are you looking up to?
Well, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Miss Evangeline Pascual. She's
Of
also Miss World.
course!
Yes, she's one
Miss
of my
World,
idols. She's
yes.
from Bataan, so she's one of my
Miss World
idols.
1972,
573.
first runner-up.
Yeah,
O,
she's from
diba?
Bataan, and
Mm.
she's one of the reason why I consider joining beauty pageant. And I love her.
Mm.
She's very
Ang
pretty as
tangkad
a
niya din,
baby.
ha?
Mm-mm. But
Have you
not
met her?
yes, yes.
Mm.
I met her before, and she's really sophisticated and very
Mm-mm.
pretty up to now. And yeah, I loved her. But
I know her.
yes,
She
girl.
she was my classmate in one of the short courses that I had back then, like
Di
few
ba? She's
years
very
ago.
pretty.
Yes.
Iba
Mm.
eh. Iba si Miss Evangeline Pascual. But whenever I mention her name, hindi siya ganun kakilala ng ibang mga pageant fans. Tayo lang mga
Mm.
oldies.
Hindi naman. Mga
Kasi
enthusiasts kasi, 'di ba?
they're expecting
Mm.
na maybe Venus Rush, Shamsi Supsup, Ariana Arida, ganyan. But when I mention her name, parang, sino siya? Ganyan. But you have to search Miss Evangeline Pascual. She's one of the best Miss World Philippines, and she's really,
Mm.
really evangelic. That's the correct word. She's very pretty and
Yes.
evangelic. And
Mm-mm.
she's from Bataan. She's also
Wow, 'di
Bataan,
ba?
just like me.
'Di ba? Maganda, 'di ba? Yeah, she was my classmate in counseling course. So
Yes.
that's why I know
Ang
that's why I
maganda.
know
Ang
her.
maganda.
Mm. So there you go. Do we still have any other questions around? So I think we're good with that. Let
So,
me
when
just
is our
try to
next
check.
episode?
Yes, of course.
Swerte naman.
Yes. Let's move to our next let's move to our next segment. Okay,
Okay.
seemingly that we've already asked all the questions. Okay. So we'll move to our next segment, which is what I have told you earlier. It's gonna be a kind of game. So I prepared at least 6 boxes, mystery boxes.
Mr.
Then
Boxes. Okay.
yes, and then all you have to do is pick a
So,
number.
pick.
Okay.
Okay. Pick a number.
Yes. Let me just show the slides first. Okay, just one moment. Can you see it now?
Not yet. Still loading. Yeah, there you go. Pick a
So all
box.
you have to do is pick a box. Okay. So I prepared here 6 boxes.
Boxes.
Okay. Yes. Each box correspond a word or something like fast talk way,
Okay.
but it doesn't necessarily it's not necessarily that it needs to be a fast talk, but it's a question like a fast talk. Okay.
Pack up.
And okay, so all you have to do is choose at least 3 mystery boxes.
Three
Okay.
boxes.
Okay, so if it's a bonus question, joke, there's no bonus question. No, there could actually be a box that's very serious as well. So, however, most of the boxes are fun lang. Okay?
All
Mm.
right.
So if it's a bonus question, it's gonna be a serious.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
So what's your first pick?
Well, I think number two, since I'm candidate number 22.
Wow, this must be a lucky number. Okay, so let's reveal number two, Mr. Box number two. Island or mainland?
Well, actually both, but yes, island. I love island.
Mm-hmm. Bakit?
Well, because it's a nice place with it's a combination of a land and also water. So you have
Mm-hmm.
two place seeing two places at the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, but wait, I
Ayun.
think I need to charge my iPad,
Sige, go
but
ahead.
still 10%. I think kaya pa.
Kaya pa, sige.
Yes, I think.
Okay, so your next pick.
Hmm. 20 20. My God. Five?
Number five.
Okay, five.
Religious conflict. Oh, it's a bonus.
Religious conflict.
Religious conflict. Mm-hmm.
I think that here in the Philippines we have a lot of religion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all we have to do is to respect and to understand our differences. Because we really
That's right.
can't talk about religion. Because it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be a riot. It's not gonna be a good topic in every
Yes.
discussion. So all we have to do is to really respect our differences, our religion, and what we
Mm-hmm.
believe. And at the end of the day, we still believe in one God who created us and who's guiding us to be a
Mm-hmm. That's right.
person.
That's right.
So let's just respect one another and respect our religion.
Which is basically we have what we call interreligious dialogue. Okay, so we're in interreligious dialogue. There's an opportunity for everyone to somehow talk about these issues that are pertaining to beliefs and faith. Diba?
Mm-hmm.
All right, for your last pick,
Last pick. Okay, number three.
number
Feeling ko ako
three.
yung nag-click eh. Click ko na siya.
Outdoor or indoor? Nakikita ko nga yung daliri
Well,
mo gumagano.
well, before outdoor, actually, but now I prefer indoor because of the COVID-19 and
Uh-huh.
also because of my experience. Yesterday, we're doing a shoot, and
Mm.
honestly, it's very hard to do a recording and a photo shoot outdoor because of the and there's so many distractions yung
Mm-mm.
wind and the noise. So now I prefer indoor.
Ang cute, di ba? Okay, so there you have it, Dindi. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for playing with
That's
me.
it. Play with me.
Playing with me now. And congratulations, you made it.
Thank you. I'm
Now,
excited this year.
I believe, Dindi, that you have so many people or supporters you would like to thank too. So it's time for you to give a message to them directly, or if you have anyone you would like to address your message. So I'm giving you this opportunity, and of course, to plug or invite everyone to follow you on your social media platforms.
All right. First of all, I want to thank Pageant Mag Philippines for inviting me and for allowing me to share my story and to share my advocacy and my project Bangkal, the She Waves, the hashtag She Waves. And I
Mhm.
also would like to take this opportunity to thank all my supporters for helping me and for still trusting me. And because some of them are my fans, even nung mga first try ko pa 2016, Binibining Pilipinas. So they're
Yes.
still there, they're still supporting me, trusting me, and always share my photos, and I'm really thankful to have them because in the beauty pageant, you don't pay them eh. It's a
Yes,
like
that's right.
pure passion and pure love. They're supporting you because they really love you, not because
Mm,
we are paying them. So I'm really
exactly.
thankful to have all my fans, and to enjoy the journey together with all my Dindi lovers and all my fans. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm also want to promote my core team for always helping me. I-reveal ko sila soon, but sila yung mga nagagawa ng mga photos ko, ng mga videos ko, helping me with my wardrobe and my makeup. Because now, marami ako naririnig na feedback na you look fresh, you look happier this time, and on point ka all the time, and we love your photos, we love your videos. So that's my Bataan core team, and yes, i-introduce ko sila soon. So they're gonna be more active on um, promoting me and social media, and soon magiging part din sila ng mga pageant fans and pageant groups sa Philippines. And right now, I'm also, I want to promote my project She Reads. Please support and donate and buy our local products. This is from Bataan, made from the ITO community. So please support us po.
Mhm.
And I also want to invite everyone to please watch Miss World Philippines Coronation Night on July 25. We're not sure about the venue, but please support us and um, be with us to really watch our journey and all the activities and support your favorite candidate. Of course, that's me, diba? Please support us. Support us.
Mhm. And your
It's gonna
social
be
media platforms.
and for my social media, please follow me on my social and Instagram account. Just search Dindi Pajares, and for my TikTok account, I think my username is Dindi J, as in Dindi Joy. So Dindi J. Just follow me,
Mm.
and if you also want to support me, just be part of my Facebook group. I think that's Supra Harris. Okay, just we will accept you. So just give us your invitation, and I'm excited to really enjoy this journey together with all the pageant fans and together with you, sir. Thank you for all.
Thank you so much as well, Dindy. And thank you to Miss World Philippines organization for allowing us to get an opportunity to talk with you. Thank you to Sir ALV, Arnold Vega Fria, and of course, Mama Ru, Sir Arnold Mercado. Thank you so much for for helping me actually
Yes, for making this
for
Facebook
making
Live
this very happen.
possible.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yes.
So thank you so much po talaga Mamaru and Sir ALV, and of course the whole team of Miss World
This.
organization, Miss World Philippines organization. Thank you so much. Okay.
Actually, sir, thank you
Mhm.
for inviting us. And actually, na-enjoy ko siya. First time ko mag-Facebook live chat, and sobra siyang Super enjoy.
Wow, that's nice to
Yes,
hear,
and
Dindy. So, Dindy, if you could stay after live later, and
yes.
I'll get back to you, okay? Mhm.
Sige po.
So, thank you so much. But before we end this,
Thank you.
Dindy, I won't forget to have some. I won't forget to give something to you as well. Okay,
Okay.
so just stick around. Ito lang yung nakayanan ko kasi eh. Okay? So,
Thank
here
you.
we
Thank you,
go.
Artist.
Mm.
Thank you.
So, be ready, Lindy, and let me play it now.
Hi Dindi, this is me, your Tweenie Giselle.
You're
So I just want to
Queenie.
say that I'm really proud of you And I'm always here to support you. Alam mo yan, every year since 2016, kinukulit kita na sana mag-try ka, na sana sumali ka. And I believe na this year is the perfect time for you. I-claim na natin, ito na yon. So, nandito lang ako palagi and always here supporting you and wishing you all the best. So, ingat ka palagi. Bye!
Hi, Twinnie! Kulat ka, nandito ako. Well, I'm just here to show my support and love for you. You know what, since the day that I first met you, I know that you'll be going places. And this is the perfect year for you to bring home that crown. Why? Because the world deserves a very special queen, and that's you. For me, you are my supranational Miss World 2021. Bring home that crown. I know you will. Saranghe. I love you.
Queen Dindi, we love you since your Binibini days, and right now we're so happy na nag-join ka for Miss World sa Supranational. And naniniwala kami na kayang-kaya mong iuwi ang corona hindi lamang dito sa Pilipinas, kundi para na rin sa international stage. Go, 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 Dindi, our Supra Harris.
Hi Ate, you know that I'm just so proud of you as my sister. And congratulations on your recent achievement. Congratulations again, Sergeant Dindi. Your family are here to support you all the way towards your journey to the crown. And I just can't wait to see you again on that stage. My advice to you is to continue on pushing yourself to be a better version every day. And I know your struggles, your hard work. Just believe in yourself, and hard work will always earn you success.
Hi, my love. I know you incredibly work hard for this. I love you. And I wish you all the best. Fly high, Super Harris. Ciao.
So, there you go, Dindi.
Na-surprise ako.
Wow, nakakatuwa naman, di ba? So, you didn't expect that.
They're all busy and thank you for the video. Grabe po ang effort nyo for messaging. I think you messaged them and asked for the greetings. Thank you po. Thank you.
Yes. Actually, may kakutsaba. Tama ba term ko? May apprentice ako.
Who?
Secret. Malalaman mo later. Siya ang aamin sa'yo.
Kasama niyo sa video?
Hindi. so, so thank you so much once again,
Thank you,
Dindi.
sir. Thank
I
you
had a
so
great night with you. And yeah, please just stick around. Thank you to all our viewers.
Next
Thank you
episode.
for staying with us. And we hope that you continue to follow us as well. And don't forget to like our YouTube channel and of course our Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and follow and like our Facebook page and of course our TikTok and Instagram. See you all there and for all pageant updates. Okay? So thank you so much once again. Good night, everyone, and have a good night's sleep.